Hello, my friends. This is Becky. Welcome back to my channel. On my channel, I am going through my good midlife crisis, where I am journeying through my 40s and I am working oh so hard to get my poop in a group. In order to do this, I have been working on my physical, my financial, and my mental health. And today we are going to be doing a financial health check-in. We are going to be setting up my budget for June of 2024. Obviously, it is already June. I've had this planned out for like over a week. I just haven't had a chance to film it, so I apologize that this is a couple of days late. But let's get into it. First, if you are new, welcome. I'm so excited that you found me and that you are here. I hope you find this interesting or useful, and I really appreciate you. And for those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back. I'm super excited to see y'all again, and I am so happy that you liked my channel enough to come back and watch this one. So thank you. So if you are not new, if you are returning, you may notice that this one looks different. And that is because, my friends, I have decided that, Lord willing, if all things go according to plan, I will go on a cruise this time next year, June of 2025. I will go on a cruise with some of my friends, and that is for me to celebrate. The reason I am going is to celebrate my 45th birthday. I will be 45 next year. That's not the reason the cruise is happening, but that's the reason that I am planning to go. So, in order to save money for it, I am going to be making changes to my budget. I am going to be cutting out some expenses that are more frivolous and just ones I like, as opposed to things I need. Like, I need to buy dog food. I don't need to buy stickers for my budget setup. I like my stickers for my budget setup, but I don't know, they're an expense that I don't need. And I have decided to not fund that going forward. So I had some stickers left over. This used to say meal plan. I put a June sticker over top. So now it says June plan. And then my 2024. I already have all of my month stickers for the year, for this whole year. And then I already have 2024 stickers. So those you will continue to see. What I have decided is I think I'm going to go buy some washi tape or some cheaper stickers. Like these stickers here are from this book that I just bought at Walmart at the beginning of the year. Actually, I think I bought it at the end of last year. It's just from Walmart. It was like, what, $5-6? I don't even remember. But my nicer stickers, the ones I normally use, like to set up my budget, these are more like $30 a month. And I love them, but while they look amazing, are not necessary for my budget. Also, I ran out of my weight stickers, so I only have enough for the first 2 weeks of June. And then I'm just going to have to find another sticker to write my weight in, or just write my weight down. But I don't have any more scale stickers, and they happen to be out right at the time that I decided to stop buying more stickers. So I still love Life in Envelope stickers. These are hers. These are all hers. This at the top. And these budget numbers, these date dots is what they're called. They're all from Life in Envelopes, and I will link her Etsy shop in the description box below. The rest of them are from my Walmart little sticker pack that I had. These were from a shop in Etsy. I can't remember the name of it, but I will link them. But I'm not going to be buying any more going forward. So, unfortunately, this is what we have. Anyway, what we have for June of 2024 is I am going to be going up to Washington State on the 13th. Actually, no, I put that on the wrong date. I'm actually leaving on the 12th. Am I? I don't remember. Maybe I'm going on the no, I'm leaving on the Thursday. I'm going up on Thursday, and then Nathan, my roommate's son, is graduating. Nathan is my roommate. His son, Jaden, is graduating high school / college on the 14th. He's graduating with an associate's degree, so we're going up to watch that. And then I think I'm coming home on the 15th. I was supposed to come home on the 16th, but they changed my airline, my flight. So now I'm coming home on the 15th. But that's the plan for this weekend, and I have somebody coming in to watch my dogs. I did find somebody to watch my dogs. It is a former neighbor of mine that moved out of town, but we still keep in touch, and she has experience giving under the skin, like subcutaneous shots to dogs because she's had to do that for her dogs in the past. So it worked out very well that she can come watch my dogs this week while I'm out of town, and then I can go watch her dogs in July when she's out of town. So we're just gonna trade back and forth instead of having to pay for dog sitters. So that worked out very well for both of us. So I do have somebody to come in and watch my dogs because for those of you who are new and wondering what I'm talking about, I have a dog who was just very recently diagnosed with diabetes, and I have to give him twice a day shots. So I was worried about going out of town and finding somebody to take care of him, but that should be covered. As long as nothing changes, that should be covered. So I have started crocheting with some friends of mine, and we just met up yesterday, and then our next meetup is going to be the 22nd because everybody's out of town on different weekends, but the 22nd is our next meetup. And then 21st is my Jay's birthday. He's I call him my honorary little brother. He is somebody I grew up with, and he's just one of my oldest friends, and his birthday is on the 21st, and then Father's Day is on the 23rd. I lost my father a couple of years ago, but Nathan is a father, and this will be the first Father's Day that his kids will be here with him, so very excited for that one. That is what's going on in June. I do have my 2 pay dates, the 14th. Is that correct? That is not correct. I get paid this week. So I get paid on the 7th and the 21st, not the 7th, not the 14th and the 28th. I put that on there wrong, and I don't know if I can move those. The 7th and the 21st are my paydays, so I might have to update that. My budget is correct. I just put it wrong on my calendar. So speaking of my budget, shall we go look at week 1? There are 4 weeks for me in my June budget. This Friday, the 7th, the 14th, the 21st, and the 28th. So let's go look at what those look like. Okay, so again, I don't have my pretty stickers, but week 1 of June for me goes from May the 31st through June the 6th. If you watch my YNAB budget with me's, this is going to look very familiar because this is the budget we did on Friday. So we've already done this. I was hoping to roll over at least $1,000, and I did. I rolled over just over that. And then the bills that I have to pay out of this week are my insurance. This is for 2 cars. This is my mom's car insurance. I have a YouTube premium channel on my personal channel, and then Aflac is my supplemental cancer policy that I pay for out of pocket. So those are 4 bills that I had to pay this week, and that is a bill total of $443.07. My envelopes, this is what I would carry around with me if I were a cash budgeter. These are just my regular envelopes. I am not a cash budgeter, spoiler. I do YNAB, which is You Need a Budget. It's an app, and I use that to digitally cash stuff my money because I don't do very well with cash. I have experimented with it in the past, and I just spend cash, so it's safer for me to have a card. I give myself every week $40 for dining out, $100 for groceries, $10 for fun, $25 for coffee, $80 for ecclesial expenses. This is my church donation, $60 of it for the donation that goes in the bag, and $20 for if we go out for a meal. We did not go out for a meal this week, so I actually have some of this to roll back in. Household is $100 a month. This is for anything like you would buy at a grocery store, but it's not groceries, like paper towels and laundry detergent and dish soap and things like that. Also filters for my house because I had to buy a lot of filters this month. Pet expenses, this used to be $50, and then with Emmett's diagnosis, it is now $150, and that is for dog food, cat food, pet expenses, things like that. And then stuff I forgot, I put $20 a month aside to cover little overages in these other categories. Up to $20 after that, I have to wham it from another budget, another category. So it makes me think about it before I spend money because I have to pull it from somewhere else. That is an envelope total of $525. And from this original $1,000, that would have left me $31.93 to roll into week 2. I didn't have anything else this week, so we'll go over to week 2. So I had 1 budget sticker left, and I meant to put it on the first week, but I accidentally put it on the second week. So this is my last budget sticker, and this is week 2. It goes from June the 7th through June the 13th. For reference, all of my budget weeks go from a Friday to a Thursday because I get paid on Fridays. So I start my budget on Friday, and then I close it out the Thursday before my next budget starts. So I was planning to roll over $31.93, and then I should be getting a paycheck on Friday of $1,718.89 for an income total of $1,750.82. I actually have no bills due this week, which is nice. So that's just the way they land. I don't have any bills due between the 7th and the 13th. So we're going to come down to my envelopes. So these top 5 are always going to be the same, except this month. So I didn't do this on purpose to save money. It just happened to happen this way, that I'm not going to be at my church 2 Sundays this month. So there are 2 Sundays that I'm not putting ecclesial expenses in here, and that's going to save me $160 this month, which I need. So I'm going to do my $40 to dining out, my $100 to groceries, my $10 to fun, and my $25 to coffee. Normally I would also have my $80 to ecclesial expenses, but I'm not going to be at my church this weekend. Self-care and gas, I give myself normally $25 every paycheck. I have just increased gas this month to $30 because I've noticed that it has gone up. I've been having to put more in my car. I think I'm just driving. I don't know if I'm driving more this summer or if gas is more expensive or if it's a combination of both, but I'm going to be putting $30 in. So $25 for self-care. That's kind of like a sinking fund, but it doesn't have a set date. So I guess it's like a sinking fund, like a clothing sinking fund. And like when I need it, I pull from there. And this would be for like treat yourself stuff. And then gas, obviously gas for my car. Gifts and giving, I give myself $100 a month to spend on other people. Spoiler, I normally go over, but I am trying to stick to that. And then I'm putting $50 away for my mom's utilities. I pay for my mom's propane. And I'm putting $50 every month away so that when her propane tank needs to be filled, I have money to cover that because it's normally a pretty big hit when that comes. And so I want to have some money set aside. That is an envelope total of $380, leaving me $1,370.82 to pull to my actual sinking fund categories. Now, normally I would fill these on the first week of the month, but I didn't have a paycheck the first week of the month because I'm paid every other week, and just the way they hit, I didn't get a paycheck that week. So I'm filling them out of the second week and the third week just because I don't have enough lines here to fill them all this week. Car maintenance gets $50 a month. Clothes gets $25 a month. I am putting $200 into vacation, and that is because this is the week that I am going away for next week. Not this week, but it'll be like the budget that covers that. So I am leaving for Washington on, I think I'm leaving on the 12th actually. So this Friday I need to put money into my vacation category to cover my plane is already paid for, and my Verbo is already paid for, and my rental is already paid for, my car rental. But I need to pay for like food and other things, and I'm only going to be there for a couple of days, so this should more than cover me. But I want to put it away. Passport renewal, I put $1.77 every month away, so that when my passport needs to be renewed in a couple of years, I will have some money set aside for it. Mission Lane is a credit card that has an annual fee. So I'm setting aside $5.37 every month so that when my annual fee is due in January, I will have that available. Amazon Prime is obviously Amazon Prime. This is for half of it. I split this with Nathan, and we have had this account for like 11 or 12 years. I think it's 11 years. So we're grandfathered into the you can split it, you can share it with people plan. So before they outlawed that, but we still have that one because we haven't canceled it yet. Planet Fitness is my gym. They have a monthly fee, which I pay, and that will be in my bill section when we get there, but they also have an annual fee due in August, and that is, I put $704 away for that every month, so that when that is due, I will have it. Power Suite is my editing software. That's $14.38. Costco is my Costco membership, $7.50, and registration. This is for my car registration and inspection. It's due in October, so I set $12.50 away every month. It's normally around $100, but I know they changed the laws this year, and I don't know what it will be, but I'm still going to save $100, and then if it's more than that, I'll have to cash flow it. That is a sinking fund total of $329.83, leaving me $1,040.99 to pull down to my savings. I am putting $52 a month away for emergency saving, toward my emergency fund. Each of my great nephews gets $2 every paycheck. That is $1 a week. Joe is a year and a half old, and Jet is about 6-7 months old now. I think he'll be 7 months old this month. So they're $1 a week. When they turn 2, when Joe turns 2 in October, I will put $2 a week away. So this will go up to $4. But for right now, it's at $2. And then I put $25 every paycheck aside toward taxes. That is for tax prep and also in case I owe anything. 2 years out of the last 3, I've owed very slightly, like less than $50. So I just want to have something set aside. So that is a savings total of $81, leaving me $959.99 to roll into week 3. Week 3 goes from the 14th through the 20th. I'm rolling over that $959.99. I don't have any other income anticipated this week. Did I not put Seth's money in here? Wait, I'm just realizing, I don't know if I put Seth's money in here. Maybe I put it on the next week. If I didn't put Seth's money in here, I have an extra like $460 that I didn't account for in my budget. And I'm just now realizing it. And that would be fantastic. I have a OneDrive bill due on the 15th. That is, I put $10 toward it. It's $757, $758. This is for my Office 360 subscription. But I set aside a couple of extra dollars every month to pay for my instant ink because I have a free plan. But with printing this book, because this is the budget by paycheck book by the Budget Mom, but I print it instead of having her copy. I have a digital copy, PDF, and I just print out the pages I want. So every couple of months I have to pay a couple of dollars because I will hit that threshold of how many pages I can print, and then I'll have to pay more. So I leave a little bit of money in this category. Planet Fitness, this is my gym membership. It's due on the 17th, and that is $27.11. So that is a bill total for this week of $37.11, leaving me $922.88. I just have 4 regular envelopes this week because this is the week I'm going to be in Washington, so I will not be here for my church. So I'm not putting anything toward my church donation. $40 toward dining out, $100 toward groceries, $10 toward fun, and $25 toward coffee because, yes, they have Dutch Brothers in the town that I am going to in Washington, so you know that's going to happen. And then that is an envelope total of $175, leaving me $747.88. And then I only have 2 more little sinking funds that are only here because I literally ran out of lines on my last page. So I do have a Walmart Plus membership now. I do not think I am going to renew this at the end, but we'll see because it's new. I've only had it for a couple of weeks, and I got it because it was 40% off, I think it was 40% off. So I don't know that I'll keep it when it is ready for renewal, but I want to have money set aside just in case I do decide to keep it, and then I'll have it. If I don't, then it'll be a bonus like $100 that I have coming into my budget in whenever it's due, May, which will be right before I go on my cruise. So that'll be a nice little extra bonus $100. And then Find Me Gluten Free is an app that I use because I have celiac disease, and I use this to help me find places that are safe to eat. I actually used this, not this past weekend, but the one before, because I was house sitting for a friend of mine, and I was up. It's technically like the same area but it's. I live in the Austin area, so like you go a neighborhood or 2 over, it's only 5 miles, and it's a completely different world. So I was like, I don't know what's over here. So I was looking, and I used the app, and I found a really good place called the Toasted Joke, and they had really yummy breakfasts. So I put $2.75 away to pay for that every year. It's an annual fee. So that is a sinking fund total for this week of $11.99, leaving me $735.89 to pull into week 4, which will be my final week of June. Week 4 goes from June the 21st, happy birthday, my Jay, to June the 27th, and this will be my final week of June. The 28th through the 30th will be in my July budget. And y'all, I didn't put Seth's money in here, which means I do have an extra $460 that I am not accounting for in this budget. That's wonderful news. Maybe I can pay some extra on my American Express and get that paid down. But for right now, for this budget's purposes, because I haven't figured it out yet, my rollover is at $737.89 from the previous week, and then I will get another paycheck, $1,718.91, for an income total of $2,454.80. And then I have bills. My bills, I have a Mattress Firm bill that is due on the 21st. That is for my mattress. I have a purple mattress and I love it. My nephew was actually here the other night because he had to go to the airport yesterday morning, so he came and stayed on Saturday. And he was like, I always sleep so well at y'all's house because you have the best mattresses. He wasn't sleeping on my mattress. I did. He slept on our guest bed mattress, but it's still a really nice mattress. We spend a lot of money on mattresses in this house because sleep is important, and that's part of my physical health. So I realized it was not sleeping, and I don't know if it's because I'm like in my 40s and I just have a lot of stress. I don't know, but I bought myself a purple mattress. That was one of the things I did after my diagnosis 2 years ago. I was diagnosed with celiac at 42. Not as a teenager, as most people are, at 42 years old. So, that was part of what I did for myself. So that's $80 a month. This is a no interest loan for the life of the loan, so it's just $80 a month. Optimum is my internet. It is $65.45. My debt consolidation, I make a minimum payment of $167. That is not the payment I make. That is the minimum payment that is due. American Express, I am going to put $50 toward it this month, but maybe I can put more now that I know I have more money coming in. Cinemark is my movie subscription, $6.48 a month, and that gets me a movie every other month, 20% off my concessions when I go to the movie, and free online. Like, I don't pay any booking fees when I pay online. So I don't see movies very often, which is why I'm on the every other month plan, but I see them often enough to where this saves me money. So if it comes to it, it's something I can cut out of my budget, but for right now, it is saving me money, and so I will keep it. Utilities, this is for my water and my trash pickup. I budget $120 a month. We are getting into the time of year where this will start to get a little bit higher, but normally it's around like $99, $100. But I like to budget $120 because that's the highest it's ever been. So just to make sure I'm covered. And then Seth's car, again, this is the minimum payment for that car, $269.85. This is the car that is financed in my name from when I was making horrible decisions before I started my good midlife crisis. And Seth took it over, and he pays me for it every month. I just forgot to include that money this month. So the minimum payment is $269.85. That is a bill total for this week of $758.78, leaving me $1,696.02. I do have my regular envelopes and then my two that I do on paycheck weeks. So my dining out for 40, groceries for 100, fun for 10, coffee for 25, ecclesial expenses for 80, self-care for 25, and gas for 25. That is an envelope total of $305, leaving me $1,391.02. I don't have any sinking funds this week, but I do have my extra debt. So as I said, my debt consolidation, the minimum payment is $167. I make a payment of $300 every month because my goal is to pay this debt off by the end of the year. And by making this extra $133 for a total of $300, this debt should be paid off by November, technically, and then I'll have just a little bit left to pay in December. I'm probably just going to pay it all in November just to get it done with. But that is my debt consolidation that I did at the beginning of this journey. If you're OG and you've been here since my debt consolidation days, y'all are amazing. And I love you so, so much because I know that y'all are out there watching. And so thank you. Seth's car. When I did my debt consolidation, I refinanced Seth's car. It lowered the interest rate by almost 50%. Like it was 12 something and now it's 5 something, 6 something. But it only lowered the payment by $55.42. But we still just make the original payment of $325.27. I never can remember. But anyway, we make the original payment. So it's an extra $55.42 every month. So that is an extra debt total of $188.42, leaving me $1,202.60 to pull down to my savings. And again, I just have my normal 3. The $52 for emergency is just once a month. But Baby Joe and Baby Jet each get $2 every paycheck, and taxes get taken out every paycheck. So $25 toward taxes for a savings total of $29. That leaves me $1,173.60 to roll into my July budget, which we will hopefully get done before July starts. So I'm going to try to go through my budget
these next couple of weeks. I just have so much going on. Like, I'm so busy, but I'm going to try to go through and see what I can cut out, what I can cut down, where I can cut back to be able to save for this cruise that I am planning to take next year, because I don't want to incur any debt. These debts right here, I'll point up here, my debt consolidation and Seth's car are the last two debts that are in my name that have any interest on them. This Mattress Firm is interest free, and my American Express is an interest free until next May. So my goal is to pay this off by May, and this is just for the life of the loan. I don't have any interest on it. So that is my goal, and I would like to be able to go on this cruise without putting anything else on a credit card. Like, that's my goal. So I'm going to go through my budget and see what I can do, what I can cut out. I have an extra $460, so that'll help. Anyway, how is y'all's June looking? Are you have you already done your budget? I hope so, maybe, because it's the 3rd, but maybe you haven't. And that's totally cool. But I am so excited that y'all are here. Thank you so much for watching this. Y'all, reminder that I have a website, and I will update it to not say Mother's Day anymore. I just haven't had time to go through and update my website. But I do have a website that you should check out. It is tgmlc.com, thegoodmidlifecrisis.com. And I also have affiliate links on there that will take you to all the stuff I use for my budget. So these rings, this thicker paper, this awesome budget, like this cover. I don't even know how to describe what this feels like, but I love it. All of the things I use, and the stickers and everything. So most of those are affiliate links. Not all of them are affiliate links. Some are just things that I really like that I don't have an affiliate link for. But if you check that out, that would be awesome. And that is all I have for y'all. Okay, I'm going to go. I love you. I hope you are having a fantastic day and a wonderful June. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up on your way out, and I will see y'all later. Bye.